Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to work with the Citrix workspace to be able to access an NW virtual machine in the virtual labs. Let's get to it. Okay, so we need to go to the URL apps.nw.ac.za, and this is going to check for a plugin on your device. After it's, if the plugin is not installed, it's going to give us a download button like this. And I just want to clarify something for Windows users. To be able to use this, you do need Windows 10 and the newest version of the Workspace app, which we are going to download after this step. And the newest version for Windows is version 20.8.0.46. And for the Mac users out there, you need the newest version of the Workspace app, and for Mac it's 2008 for Mac. And for the Mac users, your Safari browser needs to be the newest version or older than 11.0.0. Unfortunately for the Linux users out there, this is not supported as of yet, but I'm sure the Linux users has a copy of Windows lying around somewhere. Okay, so it checked for the plugin on your device, and the plugin is not installed, so it's going to ask you to download it. I have already downloaded it, as you can see. After it's downloaded, let's run it. And just install normally. And at this pop-up for the gateway server apps.nw.ac.za, you're going to click for always. And you click on finish. So let's type in the URL again, apps.nw.ac.za, and now it's going to give me the pop-up for that launcher. You say open link. Okay, so it says access denied. We have not yet installed the Workspace app. So what you do is you copy this link, you open a new tab, and it will take you to the Citrix website, where you can choose to download it for Windows or for Mac. We are on Windows now, so I'm going to say download Citrix Workspace app for Windows. Download the Workspace app. Sometimes you need to click it twice. Okay, so I've already downloaded this as well. So this is the Workspace app right here, what you have downloaded here. Click on the Workspace app. Yes. Start, I accept, next, and install. Okay, and we say finish. You can close this tab, and now you just type in the apps.nw.ac.za or just clear what's behind it, and you press enter again. It's going to want to launch again. Open link. And now you're prompted with the logon page. It's just your student number. Sometimes before you get this page and after you've installed the Workspace app, you might get something. Let me just check if I have it on my other screen. You might get something like this. You just click on the detect receiver, and it will open the Workspace launcher, and then you can say at the bottom you've already installed it, and then it will also redirect you to this logon page. Okay. After this is just your student number and your Ifundi password. Remember, it's always your Ifundi passwords everywhere. Log on. And now you're at the dashboard of your virtual desktop, so you can click on the lab desktop and you click open. It's going to give you a pop-up window. You say open with Citrix Connection Manager. You say OK. It's loading. Okay, I say permit use. And now you have a virtual desktop that's on the NW, where you can run with all the software you need installed here. You can run anything you want to. So let's go for Visual Studios. Type in Visual Visual. I think it might be still loading. There we go, Visual Studio 2017. Now, depending on your internet speed is going to depend on how fast it's going to run, okay? Because remember, you are at a remote location and you're not on campus, so it's going to take a bit of time if your connection is slow. Okay, so this, you guys know this is your student365.msfed.nw.ac.za. Mobile, Fundi password. Okay, I think, yeah, okay, let me just refresh this. I think it's not mobile login. I think you should say student sign on for this one. Okay, so you're not going to be able to use it unless you sign in. So let's just try to sign in again. So let's say student single. While we're waiting, you can play around with the controls here at the top. This is going to go back to my original desktop. This is the lab desktop. Control-Alt-Delete. You have your preferences, devices connected, or you can disconnect, or you can add shortcuts. But I don't think you're going to work with that very much. Okay, so I'm signed in now. You can close, and now you can get started on a new Visual Studios project. Once again, depending on your internet speed, it's going to take some time to load. Okay, so let's go to our Windows Forms, Windows Desktop, Windows Forms application, and you can see where it's going to save. So it's going to save on the virtual machine. And maybe if you browse, okay, yeah, it's not going to work. So let's make it the rule of thumb to save on your desktop in a new folder or something. Because this is not my local computer, I'm in the virtual computer now, so it's not, if you sign out of your virtual machine, you're going to lose all your data. Okay, so it created it, and if we minimize this, go to the desktop, not now, sorry. You have your Windows form created. We can quickly test it. There you go. Okay, so now the question is, how would we get this from the desktop to our local desktop? Well, Let's try copy. Okay, so you can copy and paste from the virtual machine. I don't know of another way, but if you put in a USB stick, let's quickly try that. You should be able to copy it from this one. Yes. Okay. So that's that. And remember, we can quickly test it if I disconnect. Okay, so let's disconnect. Let's open it again. Let's see if that new folder is still on the desktop. Okay, so it seems the folder is still there. So I imagine it's working on your student number. So you have one lab desktop assigned to your student number. So everything you save here should naturally still be there when you log on a second time, but I would not rely on that. Every time you're done with a project, be sure to copy it onto your local hard drive. And don't rely on the lab computers, because the service might be down and then you need access to your files, and then you can't because the service is down, so you can't access your files. So always remember to copy and paste it to your local desktop or insert a USB stick and copy all your files. Okay, good luck.